Have you ever heard that we are the bride of Christ? Anybody ever heard that? Anybody over here, you've heard that before? We are the bride of Christ. And I want to know, what does that mean? Because I'm just now finding out what it really means. And so I want to know, what does that mean? Yes, ma'am.
It means, as God's people, we're His church, here on earth. And God's always, and as God's church, we're His bride.
Did you ask me if that makes sense?
Well, that's how I understand it.
Oh. And it makes sense to you?
Yes?
Did it help you in any way knowing that about it?
Yes, I read it in the Bible.
Okay. We are the bride of Christ. Somebody else over here, you heard of that over here in this corner? Right here. What does it mean in the white top? Are you the bride of Christ?
I think the church is the bride of Christ, isn't it?
Okay.
That I remember.
So he's talking about the church, the same as she was saying.
But the context, or the way I understood it, is, when you're married, you're the bride to your husband.
Right.
So you follow your husband.
Right.
So I took it as the church follows Christ.
Oh, okay. All right. Do you follow your husband?
Yeah.
You do? Oh, good. At least one woman in America, huh? You heard that before, right? What does that mean?
I think I heard it kind of in the same context as the church
As the
being the bride of Christ, and the church being the followers of Christ in general, and we must do by His will to live a prosperous life.
Did that do any good for you knowing that? Did it help in any way to know that, what it meant?
I think so, because when I think of that it illustrates, or you can find a connection to husband and wife, and how they must be together, stand by each other, and when they stand by each other, beautiful things will happen.
Oh, okay. All right. And are you married?
No.
Oh, wait until you get married. We'll see if that works or not. Who else heard of that? You heard that we are the bride of Christ. Are you the bride of Christ?
I don't consider myself a bride of Christ.
Why not?
Because if I was, I wouldn't feel so bitter.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You're not if you're bitter. Mm-hmm. You can hang it up, buddy. Our soul is just laying there, not connected with the light or the love of God, and we operate from the imagination. And that's why we got to wake up, and we're not going to wake up until we can understand what the Bible is talking about. We've been taught that it means all these different things, and we've taken the preachers at their words, and it has not done anything for us at all because we don't have real understanding. We want understanding, and we can only get that from God. And it's interesting in that in us, everything we are, everything we need to know, everything we want to know is already inside of us to know it. But we got to live from within the kingdom of heaven inside of us. And once you tap into that, it's hard to depart from it. You will never depart from it.
For more information or to purchase a copy of this show, visit us on the web at www.bondinfo.org or call 1-800-411-BOND.